Hmm. इसको आना चाहिए.
Om Shanti Mohini Didi. Surprise. I was waiting for my mic to be open. Good evening. Surprise. Hello.
Om Shanti. Yeah, it is real surprise.
Yeah.
I thought you were in silence somewhere. You came back.
Happy Saturday. Yes,
Yeah.
I was in silence. I was indeed in silence for a week and really, really enjoyed it. But I was thinking, yeah, it finished a few days ago and just wanted to surprise you on a Saturday evening. And I miss you in a way. So happy to join again and to just come quickly tonight to say hello to everyone. I missed Avyakti Parivar. But, I was so well sustained by the few mornings that I spent with you in Madhuban during these little Avyakti Parivar moments. And I felt, many times I would go back in that little room in Madhuban, in Shantivan with you. And I think for me, it was really the heart of the most sustainable moments of my time in Madhuban this year. So really appreciate. And I wish I can take everyone to that little room in Avyakti Parivar. So it's not just Avyakti Zoom, but Avyakti room as well. It was very lovely. And yes, I went exploring. I do that every few years, but I couldn't do it for many years with COVID. But I was in a whole week of complete silence. And, connected to the topic of tonight, the focus I was having was I was really looking forward to come back to a Saturday evening to ask you about being seated on Baba's heart throne. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering if there is a connection, the seat of the detached observer, is it in the same room as the throne? Baba's heart throne, or are they in separate floors? Do I need to detach more? Do I need to take an elevator to go to the throne and the seat is somewhere else? Or are they connected? And is the seat of detached observer just a step between other things? Like, do you stay on the seat of detached observer? Or when you have to go into action, do you change your seat and then you go in the driver's seat for something else?
It's the awareness, right? Awareness that whatever is happening is drama, different scenes of drama. Everyone is playing their part. And so it's like in awareness, right? And then from there, that feeling which emerges is being seated on. First, I feel because it's a seat of self-respect, it's elevated seat when you are above. And then you are like you are, in the lap of Baba, Even Baba uses word throne of heart. But it's just like being in Baba's lap, very, very close to Baba's heart, Yeah, so it's no floors or no change of seat. It is just being there,
So how do you define?
If I want to experience that, then I need to have stage of being a detached observer. Otherwise, I won't. Even if I am in lap of Baba, subtle pulse of physical world will not make me feel that, give me that experience of being in Baba's lap.
Right. So how do you define really Baba's heart throne, and what is your experience? Because I read a few Murlis, and what I did, the homework I did this year was to really read all the Murlis of the season. But because it was not like the same as before, I felt, okay, let me try something different. And I underlined in every Murli, what is missing in my experience? Like, what do I want to experience more that I haven't experienced in Baba's Murli? And this heart throne, I could understand it could be being merged with love or merged in love. It could be, holding my dignity whilst being in connection with Baba. But I was not able to define completely what is Baba's heart throne because he always mentioned it in junction with the two other thrones. He says you have three thrones: the eternal throne, the throne of the ruler, but also the throne of Baba's heart. So I was wondering, what will be your experience of being seated on that throne?
Yeah.
Is it more comfortable than the seat you're sitting on now?
I don't, word throne doesn't stay much with me, but I do feel that in whatever way I need comfort, sometimes my head needs comfort, sometimes my heart needs comfort. So whatever I put my head in Baba's lap. So that's the comfort there. And sometimes I am in the arms of Baba. That's another kind of comfort. So it depends on what are my needs, So not only sitting on the throne, because then again you are sitting on the throne, but here you are reaching Baba for whatever, wherever you need your power, your healing, your love, in whichever way you want to feel while soul in the body, or even soul wants to feel, you could really do that. And go in deep silence, put your head in Baba's lap, go in very, very deep silence, and just be very, very close to Baba. So comforting, feeling the needs, healing, all that happens. And it's up to me how I want and what I want, right? So word throne is little bit hard, seated on the throne, but actually it is more like being in Baba's heart. And you will be surprised that how whenever we have any difficulty, let's say if you are in any pain or you're going through something, Baba will comfort you. Baba is with you. He will take care of you at that time in whatever way, not necessarily again thrown, but bring you very, very close so that you don't have any effect of what is happening in the physical world. So try in a different way than the word thrown.
I was thinking that also to be in Baba's lap, every child will go into the parent's lap. But I was thinking maybe Baba meant the throne because you need to claim the throne. You just don't, normally not everyone just go and sit on a throne. You have to have the right. And I was wondering if you think that when Baba mentions sometimes the heart throne, we need to be worthy of it, or do we need to have qualifications to be worthy of sitting on that heart throne? Or even if we're not doing too good and our stage is not so working on that day, we can still try to sit in Baba's lap like that?
No, but Baba has to hold you, Baba has to put you there also, in the sense that Baba thinks of you. Baba especially expresses love for you so that you feel that you are seated on Baba's heart throne. Not in only question of right. It's question of Baba's heart is pulled towards you. And when you feel that, and because why I'm saying it, because in Sakar and Avyakt, I have experience of both. That, once I was standing and meeting Baba, and so Baba was looking at Nilu and said, give her chair to sit. And Nilu said, oh, God even cares for you, wants you to sit. So it's like you feel that God's heart, you are in God's heart so that He comforts you, gives you power, He holds your hand, but of course throne is to be claimed, but that's another aspect. But think more on just being very close and God thinking of us, Baba thinking of us in many different ways, and also make us sit on the throne too.
And in terms of the connection with the detached observer, sometimes we feel that seat of detached observer could be a little bit cold or a little bit
Mm.
dry, you know, a little bit, I don't know, you need a blanket or something. It's a little bit chilly out there. So do you feel that with being a detached observer, we should also pay attention to keep it warm and stay with Baba at the same time and connect also with love or with another dimension so we can be more comfortable?
No, so real detachment is being lovely.
Mm,
And when you are detached, you are very cheerful, very lovely, very sweet. Because all that you are able to maintain because you are detached. If you were not detached, then you will be irritating, you will not be sweet, you might be forceful. But Baba always said the sign of detachment is love, lovely. Lovely, sweet, smiling, all that is what you are when you are detached. You see everything, you still smile. You see everything, your response is very, very sweet. You are very humble. So actually, it's a very lovely stage. It's not cold. It's not like, oh, I am just serious and watching. No, I'm smiling. I'm spreading the waves of love. I'm just kind of giving that soul the vibrations. So I think it's a very, very good, loving and serving stage.
thank you. I really appreciate it. I realize I really missed that chit chat. It feels to me like this is my spiritual tennis practice. I throw a ball at you and it comes back with spin or with different aspects. It's quite fun actually to play like that, to have a thought and see what you think about it. And you always bring us to always bring me at least to a different way of thinking about everything. So I really, really appreciate. And so I was just happy to come and surprise you tonight, say hello to the family. And yes, I'm out of silence and happy to join again whenever you want to invite me. I'll be happy to join. So thank you for being you. Thank you for having me with you tonight, and very, very happy to see you again.
Welcome. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. We
Yes.
all are happy to have you again.
And you look very comfortable in your seats. I don't know what seat it is, but it's a very beautiful seat with many, many aspects.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Om
Om Shanti.